Hello traders, in this video I want to speak about GBP odd. So I'll make a technical analysis on this pair. This is to help us understand where we have the highest probability for the next potential move on this asset. Also, I will share with you all my strategy, how I approach the market, things I look out for in the market before I make a trading decision. So let's quickly start. Usually when I want to make my trading analysis, I start from the higher time frame. What am I going to higher time frame to do? I am looking at the higher time frame to understand the market condition, to understand clearer what the market is doing from the higher perspective, what the investors are looking out for. After that, I can then scale down to lower time frames and make my trading decision. So what I consider first is where the price is trading at, and I will now put in consideration the historic movement of price and then finalize it with recent trend and capitalize on it. Take a look at this GBP odd at the monthly time frame. I will put in consideration what the market has been doing for a couple of years now, because if we look at the market, we can see that it is trading at 2.04673, which is this high here. Okay, so automatically what it simply means is that I'm now putting in consideration what the market has been doing from the year 2020, and we can see that from there, after trading that high, price previously dropped, it pulled back, it dropped lower to this point here in September 2022, which gives us a clear downtrend from that 2019-2020 till around October 2024. So we previously had a downtrend. Okay, also we can see that there is a previous lower high here, or previous resistance structure around this level, that is now broken to the upside. Okay, so if you observe closely, you see that everything I am analyzing is just here. All right, so we previously had a downtrend in the market and price has shifted and had a breakout around this level here. So from 1.92977, which is here, we had a significant break to the upside, and as we had a significant break to the upside, we have price back at this previous high here. That's where the market is currently trading at. So we previously had here as a high, higher low, lower high, lower low, and price has shifted in structure into making a what, another high, which is slightly above. If we observe a couple of months ago, we see that it previously spiked to the upside, making a high that is higher than the previous one here. Okay, so that shows us that current market condition now in GBP odd has shifted from bearish as it used to be to what, to bullish. So what this simply shows us now, let me clear all of this, is that price is now bullish. So we consider this key level here as a major point of interest, where from here we had a breakout, because that's where the market shifted in structure. We went from having a bearish market structure like this to having a bullish market structure, which is this breakout here. Okay, so if I now mark out my two key levels in the market, you can see it is here. That's the first. And also, as it is trading bullish, we have a tendency that price might likely do what, trade back to this high here, because we have another high sitting around this level here. Okay, this is the structure we have from the monthly time frame. So what I've understood here is that price is trending. Price is trending. It is no longer bearish as it used to be. It is now trending, and the base of the trend is here that I've marked. So that's the base of the trend. We all know about base of the trend. We know that after market traded in a range like this, it usually breakout. So whenever we see something like this, it is a trending market, and that's what we have here. We see in the chart here, this is what we have. Couple of consolidation here, couple of consolidation around here, and then a breakout. So this and so this here and this are the same. So from the monthly time frame, I've just understood that GBP odd is trending bullish, okay, with my key level or key price at this level. This is the base of the trend, okay. So I'll now come to weekly time frame. Weekly time frame is only helping me to understand clearer the move or to validate what I've seen in the monthly time frame. So here from the weekly time frame, it is showing me that truly market is trending, because I am now seeing series of patterns. I am now seeing high, higher low, higher high, and higher low, which is where the market is currently. So we are familiar with this pattern. If I shift it here, this is a break of structure here, which is showing us that yes, price is trending, and from the higher low, which is usually aligning with the previous high, from here we can anticipate a new high. That's exactly what we have here. So what the weekly helps me to do is to understand the structure from the monthly time frame better, and also from here I can spot immediate level. So from here we can see this is a previous high resistance, which will now turn what support. So it's a level. Also we can see that couple of times that price has tried to make a new high, it has proved abortive. So there can be my immediate resistance level. So these are the two structural level I have from the weekly time frame. Okay, you see how I am breaking down the market structure. So now, as we can see, from the weekly time frame, we can see that price is retracing. Yes, it is trending from the monthly time frame, but from the from the weekly time frame, we are seeing a kind of retracement, and price is close to previous resistance, which turn support. And also if we measure from here, we can see that price is just about 1% up from the previous resistance level. What am I talking about here? Being the previous resistance turning a support. Okay, so the next thing I will have to do is to identify the immediate trend by going into the daily time frame. So let me now check the daily time frame. So from the daily time frame here, I can spot the immediate trend. What do I mean by the immediate trend? The recent dominant trend here. This is the immediate trend. That is the current trend that is forming, which is bearish. So from the daily time frame, we can see that price is strongly bearish. Also, if I should activate my 20 EMA, we can see that price has already crossed the 20 EMA here. It has broken below the 20 EMA. So we are strongly, that is a validation that from the daily time frame, price is strongly bearish. So that immediate trend is what I want to capitalize on, because there is one thing with higher time frame. If investors doesn't get a good price deal, they will rather die than chase after the market. So it will be difficult for price to rebound from a long term at this current higher low, because if we take a visual look at the market from the higher time frame, investors would rather die than trying to chase market from a higher price. That means they would likely anticipate price to drop back to the base or get a good deal before they can decide to push the market higher from the investor's perspective. So that means as a trader, or as a short-term trader, then I am interested in capitalizing from the recent or immediate trend. So from the daily time frame, the immediate trend we have here is bearish. Okay, so this bearish move is what I want to capitalize on. So if we look at this daily time frame move, we can see that from here, from this high here, we've had a couple of rejections at this high, as you can see. So recent time, price rejected that same level and they started transitioning to bearish move. We see this low, we see a pretty nice lower high. We see that this previous low was taken out, forming a lower low. So price is trading around here, which is a current what possible lower high. We are having a strong rejection because a couple of days now price has not closed above that rejection. So I have immediate trend which I want to capitalize on, and also I have my key level from the daily time frame to be at this level. Okay, previous support level which will now turn resistance. Okay, so if I use a line chart to place my key level proper, yeah, I got it right. So there is a what is my key level. So as price keeps on closing below my key level, I am good to short the market. That is, I can easily sell this market. All right, so if I now switch to intraday time frame, which is daily time frame, where I can identify early shift in market structure, I can now position myself to take a trade there. So the trading time frame I usually make my trading decision from is H4 time frame. So here from the H4 perspective, I can see all the pullbacks that has occurred in this market are all sell-off areas. Okay, so each time market pulls back, the sell-off, we can see this pullback, we can see this one, we can see this couple of pullbacks here, and all of them sold off. Okay, that's the immediate trend that we are, and right now price is making another pullback, which will provide us with a sell opportunity. So what I am doing in this H4 time frame is I am monitoring price for a time it will shift from intraday bullish to bearish, and I will set my sell order, or I will fill in my sell order and ride with the trend. Now historically, if we look to see or to spot when price has shifted from intraday bullish, we can see it closely here. You all can see this bearish engulfing, and after that bearish engulfing candle, we see that the market sold off. If I highlight the last bullish candle before the engulfing candle, you can see that from here price tapped into that bearish engulfing candle and sold off, as you can see. Also, same thing happened here. We see this bearish engulfing candle, and if I highlight the last bullish candle before the engulfing candle, you can also see clearly that price tapped into that level and sold off. So that same structure is what I am waiting to see for the third time, which if market provide me with a sale opportunity similar to that or something related to that, or a price action I can easily interpret to be a sell signal, I can opt in for the sell and ride with the trend. So this is how I approach the market whenever I want to take a trade. I analyze from the monthly time frame to see the overall view of the market, where the price is currently trading and what probability we have. From there, I can scale down to weekly time frame to visualize what I've seen in the monthly time frame clearer. Then I will come to daily time frame for immediate trend. So that immediate trend is what I am interested in capitalizing, not really the long-term vision. I look for the immediate trend and take advantage of it. So this immediate trend here for directional bias from the daily time frame, what I anticipate, let me clear this. So what I actually look out for in this daily time frame directional bias is to see price make a new low. So all these all these buyers around this level, I anticipate price to take out their liquidity. Okay, so I anticipate price to drop low. All right, this is bearish. So I still anticipate that price would fall lower to grab more liquidity and more sale order before long-term buys can then continue. Okay, something of that nature. So that's the analysis and how I make my trading decisions.